Alright, so my drawing class. This is the explanation for the second big assignment. Okay, so we're moving on to still lifes finally. We're not shading yet. I know we did a ton of shading for the first assignment, the modified contour value drawings, but for the second big assignment, we are moving on to more technical drawing, observational drawing, and also focusing on contour lines. Now these contour lines are a bit different. They're not just one continuous line. Basically you're doing a drawing of a still life, but you're not shading, you're just drawing all the lines that you can see in these still lifes that I sent you. And I sent you a folder, and if you can't access them, please let me know, okay? Please let me know, because there have been times when students weren't able to access these OneDrive folders, so please. So I put these drawing 1 and 2 first project. It's not the first, it's the second project. That is a typo, it's the second project. These are called the contour still life drawings. The final will be done on 18 by 24 heavy to medium weight paper. No charcoal, just pencil, graphite pencils, please. We will move on to charcoal in a bit, and we'll do more still life with charcoal. Charcoal can be very fun and messy, but pencil once again. For my Monday-Wednesday class, this is due September 16th by 11 a.m. And for my Tuesday-Thursday class, it is due the 17th by 11 a.m. There was an error in the syllabus schedule for my Tuesday-Thursday class, and it said something else, but anyways, the final deadline is September 17th by 11 a.m. If you follow this, you should have read this already, but I'm just going over it quickly. Note 1, assignment is using pencil only. Note 2, assignment is done on 18 by 24. Note 3, the assignment is lines only, contour lines only, just the outlines and the lines within the objects only. Not just outlines, lines within the object, okay? It doesn't have to be one continuous line. So there's no shading, And I sent you examples on Blackboard and email, okay, of previous student work. So I include the directions and steps, so you have to watch my video explaining the assignment, which is this, and then also my quick demo. And I also shared some short clips with you by others explaining contour drawing, still life contour drawing, and how to get started on that. There's also a PowerPoint presentation, very short, on comparative citing. Okay, so I'll go over that in my next video. Step 4, please start with a few gesture drawing sketches. We did 21 gesture drawings of figures. We'll be doing quick gesture drawings of these still lives just to get us warmed up and moving, and I'll show you that in my next video as well. But by the end of class, for the 5th class, you need to email me 2 contour still life drawings on newsprint or in your sketchbook that fills up the whole page. Okay, these aren't just your drawings, these are studies of 2 different still life setups from the folder I sent you. Okay, for not this class, but the next class on Wednesday, you must do 3 5-minute gesture drawings of 3 different still life setups, and also get that to me before you start your final drawing. And I included the rubric. I'm looking at composition, the placement of objects and contour lines that utilize the whole picture plane, the whole paper. So I'm not looking for a small drawing in the middle. I'm looking how you incorporate this whole piece of paper. It's a large piece of paper, and hopefully in the first big project assignment, the value drawings, you saw how every inch of this paper is important, right? How do you make this corner work just as much as this part? How can you unify through line and value? But this time we're only doing lines, contour lines, okay, composition. Line work, is it clean and finished, using different line qualities in the composition. So while I want it to be neat and maybe just one line. You do not have to have just one clean line. You can have a few sketchy lines underneath, as long as the final line is clear. And you can also see that in the student examples. Angles, ellipses, and perspective of these still life objects. I know it's not the same drawing from a photo. It's quite sad. I wish everyone had these items in their house that everyone could look at and set up and work with. There is a homework assignment where you choose the items, right? I think that's on the syllabus, but you have to do a contour drawing of a still life setup that you set up, and you draw from life. So no photos for that homework assignment. But for this project, I want everyone to work from the same still life is why. But you know, drawing angles of cubes and ellipses and spheres, and I will also go over that very quickly in another video. Neatness, presentation, effort, communication with me, asking me questions. It's okay to ask me a lot of questions to bother me, and I'd rather that you do that than be lost or do guesswork. So is it done on time? Are you handing in assignments on time? Okay, and please let me know if you think that the assignment times are too fast, and maybe I can give you more time, like 4 o'clock versus like 6 o'clock p.m., things like that, versus 10 o'clock p.m. Okay. So that's the second assignment. Yeah. So far you are doing very well. Thank you for taking the time to send me images of your work on email. I know it's very inconvenient in a way, but I appreciate it, and everyone is doing well. Please, if you feel that you are behind or have not turned in assignments, please communicate with me, because I hope to help students follow this class even though it is online. Okay.